I'll sing Rasali on here, na? This whole groove on his chest, basically, and the doom, 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 doom. That was all on his chest. It was all body that they used, snapping and everything. Something that Rahman sir says that your voice is an instrument, and you should use it as an instrument. So then he's like, make sounds like this. I was like, tick-a-doom, 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 and then tak-chick, 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 tak-chick. And suddenly you have this part which is Parandhu Sella Vaa, Parandhu Sella Vaa. So he was really happy with the whole expression part of it. After he heard it, he says that, let me see the real Shashaa. I want to see, tappa kind of stuff and faster things. And I started singing on the local radio when I was 6. First stage show when I was 8. And then proper formal training from when I was 10. Hey, Mr. Minor enna paakare, yen iravugalai imsaiyaakku ninaikare. காற்றின் காலில் குலச கட்டி அனுப்புறே காதலை. I'm sorry. Sorry, I should have switched my phone. Blooper.
இந்தியா கிளிட்ஸ் நேயர்கள் அனைவருக்கும் வணக்கம். இன்னைக்கு ஒரு வித்தியாசமான இன்டர்வியூ. நம்ம கூட இருக்கிறவங்க வேறு யாருமே கிடையாது. சாஷா திரிபாதி. அது எப்படி சொல்கிறதுன்னு தெரியல, அவங்ககிட்டே கேட்டுரும். How we should pronounce your name? Which is the right way to pronounce?
It's Shashaa Tirupati.
சாஷா திருப்பதி. ஓகே, anyways, திருப்பதி நம்ம எல்லாத்துக்குமே ரொம்ப பரிச்சயமான ஒரு இடம் தான். எனக்கு தெரிஞ்சு அவங்களுக்கு தமிழ் தெரியாதுன்னு நினைக்கிறேன். அண்ட் நம்மளுக்கு இங்கிலீஷ் பெப்ப தான். பட் இருந்தாலும் you have to bear with my English.
Absolutely.
Okay, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
We are fine. And இன்னைக்கு கிட்டத்தட்ட தமிழ் சினிமாவில் நிறைய பாடல்கள் பாடிட்டு இருக்காங்க. So you are singing to Rahman sir and for the most of the upcoming music director you are singing songs. So let us start this interview with a song. Can we?
Absolutely.
Yes.
Hey Mr. Minor enna paakare, yen iravugalai imsaiyaakku ninaikare. காற்றின் காலில் கொலுச கட்டி அனுப்புறே காதலை கை கழுக்கி இழுக்கிறே. ஹே மிஸ்டர் மைனர் என்ன பார்க்கிறே, என் இரவுகளை இம்சையாக்க நினைக்கிறே. காற்றின் காலில் கொலுச கட்டி அனுப்புறே காதலை கை கழுக்கி இழுக்கிறே.
Fantastic. So ஒரு நேரில் பார்க்குறப்ப இன்னும் சந்தோஷமாக இருக்குது. அண்ட் வென் ஐ வாஸ் ஹியரிங் இட் ஃப்ரம் தி லைவ் சைட் இட் வாஸ் டூ குட். அண்ட் தமிழ் தெரிஞ்சவங்க கூட இவ்வளோ நல்லா பாடுவாங்களா அப்படின்னா அது டவுட் தான். So you would wonder what I'm speaking.
Absolutely.
I was telling that even who speaks Tamil well, even they can't pronounce it as Shashaa does.
Oh, thank you.
So it was too good. And let's talk about your journey. So how this music happened in life?
So I started singing with my mother basically when she used to sing her aartis.
Okay.
Then I used to sing along with her. After that, my parents were very fond of music. They have impeccable taste in music. So because of that, they used to record or pick up collections of beautiful Lataji and Rafi Saab songs, and they used to get cassettes, or they used to record songs, selective songs on cassettes. You know how they used to be in the 90s. So they used to do that, and I used to listen to them all night. Slowly I developed an affinity. I picked up around 2,000-3,000 Lataji, Rafi Saab songs, and I used to go and perform them.
Okay.
Slowly I developed an affinity for classical music. I was around 7-8 years old when I started training in Indian classical. I started singing on the local radio when I was 6.
Okay.
First stage show when I was 8. And then proper formal training from when I was 10. Before that, I used to go and sit with gurujis and everything, but no proper training.
Okay.
After that, I came to India. I trained, I went back, finished my education, came back, started singing jingles, and for Hindi films I sang for about 25 flop films. After that, then Tamil music happened in 2013. Actually, my first Tamil song was from Rani for GV Prakash, Oday Oday.
Okay.
And then for Rahman sir, it happened in 2013 when I was selected for Coke Studio. And since then, I think that was probably my breakthrough in the Tamil market.
Can we hear some Hindi songs? A few lines?
Yeah. Lag ja gale ke phir ye hasi raat ho na ho, shayad tere se janam mein mulaqat
And they say the music has no barrier for the language.
Yeah.
But still, how you manage to sing Tamil songs? Like when it comes to Silikku Marame, even for the OK Kanmani.
OK Kanmani, yes.
Yeah, so how does that happen?
See, basically, I think nothing comes from me. It's all the hard work and the efficiency of the composer, the recordist, the lyricist. It's completely, and the director and producer if they're sitting there, because it's under their instruction and under their guidance that we sing whatever we sing. I can't just guess and sing Tamil. And I loved listening to anything that was thrown across to me, which was Tamil. I mean, there's something very beautiful about the language as well.
Okay.
There's something very intriguing about it, especially if you've not heard it before. So when I used to listen to a lot of the diction of the language itself, it's something which was intriguing to me because we didn't have a lot of those letters in Hindi.
Okay.
So I think the affinity towards the language is also there.
The Silikku Marame, so which gave you all fame in Tamil Nadu. So you came in a visual form, like when they were shooting a promo song for that, you came for that.
Correct.
So how does that happen?
Sir just called and he said, "Ki Sasha, you're available for a song." So I was like, "Yes, Imman sir, totally. I've been dying to work with you." So I went and we recorded at Hariharan sir's studio in Pavai, and we started off singing the Thotta thotta bayam vittu pochu, thotta inum kulir vittu pochu. So we did that part. Aasaigalum bayam vittu pochu. So he was really happy with the whole expression part of it. After that, then there was that part in between, which is, "Baby, it's always true. In my heart, I love you." That whole part, that English chunk. So we sat for, I think the song was finished in like an hour. We finished dubbing the song in an hour. Divya had already dubbed his parts. And then this English part, and Imman sir is like, "Can you write some lyrics for this?" So, and suddenly me and Murli, the recording engineer, and Imman sir, we're all putting our heads together. We're trying to write something down for the English parts. So then we come up with, "Baby, it's always true. In my heart, I love you," and all that stuff. So then that came out really nice. So it was a very gradual process, but it was a very fun process at the same time. That English part ended up taking 6 hours.
So about this OK Kanmani.
It's called to sing. The first track we recorded for OK Kanmani was Parandhu Sella Vaa. We went to the studio and there was nothing. There was just Karthik, who was my male counterpart in the song. He had done this whole groove on his chest basically, and the doom, 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 doom. That was all on his chest. It was all body that they used, snapping and everything. And then that's all we had. And then Sir sent me into the studio and he's like, "Okay, so sing this part." So then I sang, "Puttam pudu vedi, puttam pudu nori, tikkiyada mori, tippikeda vadi." So we sang that, and then he tells me how to sing the next line. He's like, "Give a little bit of a variation there, puttam pudu vedi." So I was like, "Puttam pudu vedi, puttam pudu nori," and he was liking what was happening. So we did that. Then he said, "Okay, do some scatting." So then he's like, "Make sounds like this." I was like, "Tikkatum, tikkatum,"
Okay.
and then tak chik tak chik tak chik tak, various percussive sounds. So that was very interesting about the song, because everything it wasn't just a singing. It wasn't just the singing. It was about singing and speaking at the same time, Okay. It was more about spoken singing. I think that's a good way to put it. And suddenly you have this part which is Parandhu Sella Vaa, Parandhu Sella Vaa, that typical ballad kind of a feel, So it was a very beautiful mashup of a lot of things which fit in a very apt way as compared to us trying to visualize how would you fit something like a tikkadum and puttam pudu vedi and and a Parandhu Sella Vaa beautiful, all those portions, how they would tie together, and Sir has done it seamlessly and beautifully. Puttam pudu vedi, puttam pudu nori, tikkiyada mori, tittikeda vali.
Just like that. Just like that. It was improvised at the same place.
Yeah. Everything on the spot. So that's how Parandhu Sella Vaa happened. Then after Parandhu Sella Vaa, I sang Naane Varugiren. So I was called back and it was to dub this track, and Naane Varugiren was a very difficult song for me to sing. It's got a very odd meter. It took me a lot of time to record the song. It was very hard for me to understand the groove. So that's the song that I sang with Shashaa Prakash.
Okay.
And then finally we dubbed Kaara Attaakaara.
Okay.
A really fun song. Nama 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 ne, na na ne. That was fun. That was a really fun track to dub.
So you find anything difficult in Tamil diction? Like it's very hard to pronounce some words.
Yeah.
Even Tamil singers, they find hard to pronounce it. You have any problem in that?
See, I think I've understood the l's, the l's.
Okay, can you say that? What?
La.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. And then the Tamil, that, the ZH. And then the la, of course. Then the la. And the da. And then the various other. So I think I have the diction part sorted. I've been blessed to have people who've guided me. Again, like I said before, it's a team. And the team guides me, so whatever I sing and whatever you hear is only because the credit goes to them.
Sasha,
yes.
இப்போ வந்து the OK Kanmani ல இருந்து we need that song. அந்த நானே வருகிறேன். ஸோ நிறைய பேர் பாட ட்ரை பண்ணியிருப்பீங்க, எங்களால் முடியல அப்படின்லாம் வருத்தப்பட்டீங்க அப்படின்னா சாஷாவே பாடுவாங்க. இதை நீங்கள் ஒரு கிளாஸ் மாதிரி எடுத்துக்கலாம். ஸோ யூ கேன் சிங் தட் சாங் ஃபார் அஸ்.
பொல்லாது என் இதயம் ஏதோ சொல்லதே நில்லாது என் உயிரோ எங்கோ நானே வருகிறேன் கேளாமல் தருகிறேன் கண் தீண்டி உரைகிறேன் கை தீண்டி கரைகிறேன்.
பா do not try this at home அப்படி தான் சொல்லுவேன். கிட்டத்தட்ட ரொம்ப கஷ்டமான ஒரு பாட்டு ரொம்ப சிம்பிளாக பாடிட்டாங்க. எப்படி பாடுறாங்கன்னே தெரியல. What do you like the most in Rahman?
I think what I like the most is what inspires me the most in Rahman sir. That would be the child in him.
Okay.
He has that fascination, and I think growing up as adults we tend to forget how to be like that. We tend to to stop seeing the excitement in things, and I love that about Rahman sir, and I think I sort of share that with him as well. I'm a total kid at heart. Sir has that thing where he'll see anything lying around, any instrument, and he'll have that aptitude that, oh, let's try it, you know. If there's something he likes, he'll immediately want to go and record it. He'll immediately want to go and apply it in his work. If there's similarly with talent, he has the same thing. If there's any talent he likes, he'll immediately want to work with it and kind of explore. And children have that kind of fascination. You give a child a new toy and he'll want to see what it's all about. So I think that is very inspiring about him as well. I think we should also look for what's fresh in people and what's great about people. We should look at the good in everything around us and kind of use that.
So tell me about your independent music and your albums, contemporary music.
I do love to compose. I do have a few English tracks that I'm working on at the moment.
Okay.
They're in the alternative pop or alternative jazz genre. I do like experimenting with different styles of music. Like when I did MTV Unplugged with Mithun and Muhammad Irfan, I did an Arabic section in Banjara, which is a really popular Hindi song. Something that Rahman sir says that your voice is an instrument and you should use it as an instrument. So we have the liberty of doing that with our voices because our voices are so versatile. So I would like to implement that in my independent music. I would love to explore genres that I've not already experimented with in terms of, or genres that I may not have touched upon in playback or in Tamil, mainstream music that I'm singing. So that is where I would like to save my independent music for. And for that I would also like to, I have written around 4 songs right now.
Okay.
I'm still working on a 5th and then I'll probably think about releasing.
Can we hear something from that?
मेरा वो प्यार इकरार दिलदार भुला दो वो सारी कसमें वादे भुला दो मेरा वो प्यार.
Okay, so coming to the last part, that is the Acham Enbadu Madameda.
Yes.
This is the 4th album you're been working with Rahman sir?
Sir had come up with a very different tune initially, and then later when I went and I guess he sat on the song and he's like, let's make changes all over the song. He eventually changed the whole song. So the Ninnu Kori part was the new addition to the song, and he said he wanted, when we were dubbing this, initially he wanted it to be very long, beautiful phrases. So I recorded that and we sent it to him, and after he heard it, he says that, let me see the real Shashaa. I want to see, tappa kind of stuff and faster things and that kind of a thing. So then I went and I gave him little phrases like you hear in Ninnu Kori, Ninnu Kori, very, very small.
Yeah.
Ninnu
Small part.
Kori, very small, beautiful things. So I sent him around, so we recorded around 20 minutes of all of this, and then he ingeniously, he sits and he edits the whole thing and he puts it together in 20 seconds and he creates magic with that. So that was Ninnu Kori. And then the whole antara, which is, I've sung the second antara in the song. And the whole antara was very different when we sang the first version. Second version, everything changed and it killed me. So many notes and so much happening, but so beautiful. I think that's what I love about working with Rahman sir.
Can we hear it from?
Yeah. Ninnu Kori unnanara, Ninnu Kori Kori. Veil மழை வேட்கும் வழி நனைவதை விண்மீன்களும் வீண்பாயனை தொடர்வதை யூரோக்கொரு காற்றின் மனம் கமழ்வதை மறவேனே.
கேட்கறதுக்கே பயங்கர சந்தோஷமா இருக்கு. And how you remember all those lyrics?
I forgot two words right now, but yeah, I think we're grilled in the studio enough so that I think we remember 80% of the song there.
Next, we would like to see some performance from you. Like you have something with you, right?
Yeah, I have the kazoo with me.
Kazoo.
Yes.
What is that kazoo?
It's an African instrument.
Uh-huh.
I got mine from London.
Okay.
But it's an African instrument. And I would love to play something for you on here.
Wow.
That's it. Just a little bit.
So it takes a lot of breath to control this instrument, right?
Yeah, I'm asthmatic, but I try.
Okay, and you're multitasker too. So who's your favorite singer in Tamil?
Well, my current favorite is Sid Sriram.
Sid Sriram.
Yes, I adore his singing. I also love Aditya Rao's voice.
Okay.
Beautiful, powerful voice. I like Vijay Yeshudas's voice as well. And then of course I've always loved Yeshudasa's singing and SP sir's singing and Hari Uncle. Again, these are some of the greater singers. Female singers, Chitrama, Chinmayi, my two favorite singers. I've always looked up to them. My current favorite also is Nikita Gandhi, who sung Lady-O. So I love her tonality and her attitude when she sings.
How long you been in Chennai?
Well, I keep coming and going. So
Okay.
I live in Bombay, but I'm very, very thankful to Tamil audiences for accepting me being a non-Tamil speaking person and a non-Tamil speaking singer. It's a very difficult language for me. It was a very difficult language for me. And I've made every effort to live up to the complexity and the purity of the language in whatever I've sung.
So then, but still, have you learnt any Tamil words?
I know Kadal.
Kadal, okay, that's very good.
I know Poo.
Poo, okay.
Flower.
Poo is very important for a Kadal, okay.
Okay, and then I know Vanakkam.
Vanakkam, okay. Then puts an end to the Kadal, Vanakkam podum.
Then I know Nandri.
Okay. Oh, interview mudincha, nandrikku vantinga. So anyways, this interview has come to its end. So thank you so much.
Thank you for having me. I forgot the key. Abhi mere dimag mein the ringtone is ringing.
Tamil romba kammiya irukko. Illa? Fulla.
Does my hair look frizzy?
damn good.
Okay, so starting with the song.
Yeah.
So I don't remember the whole part. I forgot the part. I don't know the part. So we'll just do the veil mari vetkum badi nanai. We could do that, right?